What's up, everybody? Todd Stevenson here, the Waters Brewer, and today we are gonna go over hops. And this will be a two-part little series about hops because I got a lot of notes here. And so yeah, this will be about 10 minutes. We're gonna go over the history, production. We're gonna go over a couple different varieties of hops, such as Liberty and Mount Hood. We're gonna talk about bitterness and aroma a little bit, and yeah, we're gonna sample our experiments here. I got the first experiment, the second Waters Brewer experiment. I think you guys can tell which one I like more. On my left over here, this one is the first experiment with 22 grams of gypsum, and then this one over here is all distilled water. 22 grams of gypsum is better. So yeah, with that said, let's get into it. So the history. The value of hops for flavor and preservation of alcohol is pretty much what hops are used for. And it has been recognized very early in history, and the first beer was reported to be brewed around 4000 BC in the summer in Egypt. So it's been around for a while. And the cultivation of hops were first started in around Central Europe around 5th and 7th AD. So the first beer was brewed a long time before hops were cultivated. So yeah, let's see. The first hop garden was documented, which was Hallertau, or however you guys pronounce that, Hallertau, in 859 AD. And yeah, so the production of hops are grown in more than 30 different countries. And some of the biggest ones are Germany, USA, Czech, Slovak Republic, and Poland. And hop traded all over the world, and so 42.816 tons of hops were imported worldwide in 1997. So imagine what it is now, probably like fucking 300 tons or some shit. A shitload of tons are imported. And the main importers are USA, China, Germany, UK, Netherlands, Denmark, among some others. And then hops trade all over the world, which are exports. Some of the biggest ones are Australia, Czech Republic, China, UK, Germany, USA, New Zealand, among others as well. Hop spices of the beer. It can contribute bitter aroma, increase biological stability, increase colloidal stability, and increase the foam stability as well. And check this one out, only female plants are used for beer production because it produces higher yields for growing. So you pretty much get more from the female, and that's why they use them. Did you know that? Probably not. So yeah, the hop plant. Cultured hops, Humulus lupulus, and wild hops, Humulus mas, belong to the family of hemps, Cannabae. Did you know that, Jake? Fucking hops belong to the same family as weed.
I did not know.
Yeah. And so, yeah, pretty much I think whatever you can do with weed, you probably do with fucking hops. Interesting. But I don't think you want to smoke hops. I think that would fucking fuck your lungs up. So, male and female blossoms are two different individual plants. Only female plants build the cones. Pollination must be avoided, otherwise yield goes down. Interesting. I haven't looked over these in a while. This is some good stuff to know. Hop plants regrow each year for up to 20 years. It's a long time. Hops are pretty resilient. The lupulin glands contain all the hop resins. Lupulin glands contain all the hop resins. It's all about those lupulin glands. What if you extracted the lupulin glands? Fuck the hop. I just want those glands. And yeah, that's pretty much what the brewers want, is those lupulin glands. Let's keep it moving here. Cultivation of hops. Depending on the hop variety, alpha acid concentration, and beer type, approximately 1 to 300 grams of raw hops are needed to produce 1 hectoliter of beer. I don't know what the fuck a hectoliter is, but it's a lot of grams of raw hops. Hops are grown specifically in areas which guarantee mild climate conditions, and are normally between the 35th and 55th parallel. Hops are cultivated in hop gardens, which allow the reuse and allows for the hop to regrow. Hops are harvested in Europe at the end of August by a special hop picking machine, which I actually got to use. I used it with Fogwell Brewing Company and the NorCal Hop Growers Alliance, and that was my first and only meeting there. But they just got this Hop Harvester 2000, I think it's called, something like that. And yeah, you pretty much slide the fucking plant in, and it has these a whole bunch of black looking dick things just fucking going on like a pulley system, and it just kind of grinds it all up, and that's how it extracts it. It wasn't very efficient. I think someone needs to make a better one. So yeah, that's halfway through with the hops for today. Let's go over these. So first experiment, 22.5 grams of gypsum for IPA. I guess you could probably call it a pale ale, whatever. And then this one's all distilled water, no minerals added. This is my first time trying this beer today, actually, and it's drinkable. It's not as good as this one, as you guys can see by the amount of fucking beer I've drank. But yeah, so 22.5 grams of gypsum, all distilled water. This one was bottled 3 weeks plus 3 days ago. This one was bottled 10 days ago. I'm going to bottle my third experiment, which is all hose water, on Sunday. So I'm going to be trying to brew / bottle every other Sunday to keep it consistent. And so yeah, let's try it. This one doesn't have much aroma, whereas this one does. This one has a lot more aroma, a little bit more caramel aroma. I don't know why. It's also a little darker. Maybe I boiled it a little too hot. I don't know. I'm not perfect. I'm not the best brewer in the world. Not the worst brewer, not the best brewer. Just your average brewer trying to do some experiments. But yeah. This one's super clean, super crisp. Just a basic IPA. Pretty good though. It's clean, drinkable. I like it. Whereas this one, I don't get much bitterness at all. This one's pretty damn bitter. Get this, same recipe, same process. As much as I can to my abilities and my equipment and everything. But yeah, this one definitely tastes a lot more bitter. They were both pretty carbonated, so I'm going to have to reduce the amount of priming sugar by like a quarter of an ounce, half an ounce almost. And yeah, that's pretty much it. What it comes down to is, I thought 22.5 grams of gypsum was going to be a shitload of gypsum, but it really wasn't. Turned out good. I kind of want to do an experiment with like 50 grams of gypsum, just to prove that a shitload of gypsum will make it super bitter. And this one, all distilled water, this one had some yeast. It didn't ferment so well because a lot of the minerals that are in water weren't in water because I used all distilled water, and those yeasts use minerals as nutrients. So not as good. So yeah, that's vodka. No, it's not. Maybe. All right, let's keep it going. Hop aroma. Hops can be classified as aroma and bittering varieties. And so basically, the earlier you add your hops in the boil, the more bitterness you'll get out of them. And then also, the later you add the hops, the more aroma and less bitterness you'll get out of it. So that kind of goes over hop aroma and bitterness right there. I don't really need to touch that. Pretty much the higher the alpha acid concentration, the more bitterness you'll get out of it. And so when you are adding your hops in the beginning of the boil, you want those to be typically your most bitter hops. But some of those really good, powerful bitter hops also smell really good, so you could add them at the end of the boil. It doesn't really matter. It's kind of on you to do whatever you want. So let's go over German Tettninger, I think it's called. It's an old aroma variety, originated in the Tettning area in southern Germany. Let's see, the selection of this resulted in 2 different roots now available to U.S. growers. And then we got the Perle hop, which is a recent development from Germany, and has a higher alpha acid content than most European varieties. And soon after, It is released in Germany. It was introduced to the U.S., of course. Everything that anyone else makes America is going to get. So that's what we do. We fucking eat shit up. The aroma is mild and yields are low to medium. Storage stability and alpha acids are usually high for an aroma variety. Storage stability of the alpha acids is usually high for an aroma variety. Write that one down. Alright, moving on, we got the Howler 2 Mittelfra, and it's typically an aroma hop. Traditionally grown in the Halter region, medium bitter content, very agreeable upon aroma. Yield has fallen steady over the recent years. Grow much less. So yeah, because of the amount of yield, a lot of hop growers stopped growing it as much. Let's go move on to some different hops. Okay, those are all from Germany, I believe. Yeah, those are all German. These are all going to be American, I think. All right, we got Mount Hood, 1989, Oregon. Triploid daughter of Halito and Mittelfra. Low alpha acid and beta acids. Low Kahumalune in alpha acids. I don't know what that means. High humulin in essential oils and mild aroma. It's a replacement for certain European aroma varieties. Then we got Liberty, which was released in 1991 out of Oregon. It's a sister to the Mount Hood, high alpha-beta ratio, high humulin carpholine ratio, and lower content of total oils. And we got Willamette, or however y'all pronounce it. It's triploid daughter of the Fuggle, released in 1976. Low alpha, mild aroma, similar to Fuggle, and medium yields. And it's more difficult to grow for some reason. Don't know why. You want to look it up and give me the reason why Willamette's more difficult to grow. I will, if you comment on this, I will get your address and ship you some free samples of Waters Brewer if you would like. So yeah, why is Willamette difficult to grow? Comment, free samples. Boom. And the last one is Cascade, which was released in 1972, dark green elongated cone, and it's a low alpha acid medium aroma. And then the next part, so yeah, that's pretty much it for what I want to talk about today for hops. I think on either Friday or Sunday, I'll come back on and we will talk about things such as oxidation of hop components. We'll talk about lupulins, isomerization into isoacids. We'll talk about humulins. Talk about a lot of the science behind it. Losses of bitterness, what causes loss of bitterness. Hop products, quality control. What else we got? We got raw hops, we got pellet hops, we got baled hops, we got essential oils, we got freaking stabilized pellets, we got isomerized pellets, concentrated pellets, regular pellets, a whole bunch of different stuff. Non-isomerized extracts, all these different types of hops we can talk about on the next one. That one will probably be like 15-minute live, so be prepared. I will let you know when I'm going to go live. Maybe I might just pop on there like I did this one, kind of out of the blue. Who knows? I should probably be more consistent. I think I'm going to start doing every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 o'clock live, kind of just going over these, make them more consistent so you could kind of plan accordingly if you'd like to listen. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. And once again, I'm Ty Stevenson. I'm the Waters Brewer. Head over to my website if you want some water analysis or if you'd like some minerals to add to your distilled water. And let's pretty much make better beer. 22 grams of gypsum, good. Distilled water, good but not as good. I'd rather have minerals for my yeast. This one had bad fermentation problems. Choose this one. 22 grams of gypsum. Alright guys, peace out.